Xiamen delivery, Xiamen Air 190 with Charlie and Stan 7, requesting IFR to NOI by.
Cathay 970 Cathay 970 confirm sequence zero intention.
Cathay 970, runway 05.
Cathay 970, I just remember I give the instruction is that you should taxi via Bravo 3 hold short of Alpha.
Okay, apologies, missed that. Should I circle back and rejoin taxiway Tango 7?
Cathay 970, hold your position and waiting for my further instruction.
Okay, hold position. Sorry, Cathay 970.
Vietnam 950, contact Tower 118.25 today.
125, Vietnam 950, bye-bye.
Channel ground, Spanish 201, vacate at the runway 05 at Alpha 8, Cathay on Alpha, and gate number 1.
Spanish 201, turn right Alpha, correct, turn right Alpha first, and okay, Spanish 201, turn right Alpha first, and confirm your wingspan for gate 1 is available.
60.
Spanish 201, the wingspan of gate 1 is not available for Airbus A340, and would you mind send H1?
Hey, good fixins.
Okay, confirm. We can make it.
Spanish 201, roger, continue taxi via Alpha, hold short of Bravo 7.
Alpha Bravo 7, hold short of Bravo 7.
Turn that ATT down just a little bit. And I think we're about ready to get going here. Another plane coming in.
Spanish 201, contact Xiamen apron on 121.8. Bye-bye.
That nose down, buddy.
1218 today.
That nose down, buddy.
Spanish 201, confirm apron frequency is 121.8.
All right. Well, here we go. Another another adventure in a foreign country. We're over here in the I think Hong Kong area and flying down into, I believe, Vietnam, Hanoi. And yeah, anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Eric, what's going on? Good morning. Great to see you guys. And thank you so much for being here. We are in the PMDG Boeing 737 and are looking to pick up our clearance. I have electrical power established to the aircraft, and I've got a long 45 minutes scheduled before we're due to take off. And as you guys know, when we fly these things, that's on purpose because it's a bit of a process. Whoa. Try to turn on my backlighting here. Ah, shoot. What have I done? I don't want you. Go away. Go away. How do I don't want to get rid of. Oh boy. There we go. Oh man. Is it Hong Kong or Hong Kong? I don't know. The place we're going is apparently NOI Bay, and
今天晚上好航
it's
186阿尔法向南听指挥。
and it's pronounced or it's spelled NOI BAI.
没有机会给
So I thought maybe it was Nobai, but looks like it is NOI by. I'm kind of waiting for somebody to check in. NOI by. There it is. NOI by. NOI by.
我们没有提示。
我186收到了，继续滑行 Alpha Bravo 55千的。
收到，继续滑行啊，阿尔法 Bravo 5000的。
Of all of the languages that I have, the hardest time with it's the Asian variants. Just so much difference in how they talk and pronounce things and emphasize things. It's really interesting. So expect me to struggle a little bit. Well, maybe even more than a little bit, but that's okay. They're gonna be patient with me, and they always do a nice job. Every time I've flown anywhere outside the U.S., everybody's been really good. Here I think is the key. When you are flying an event like this with ATC and you're in unfamiliar airspace, right down here at the bottom, that I think is the most critical part of your flight plan. Let them know. I'm new. I ain't from around here, if you know what I mean. The other thing I was told, by the way, with this automatic filing of the flight plan is a lot of times it gives you this long equipment string. And what I've been told by some ATC friends is they just tidy it up and put in Lima or whiskey or golf anyway. So like I've been trying to just do that just to kind of make their life a little bit easier. But yeah, let them know if you're new. I mean, because everything here is new. New airport, new new ways of requesting clearance, new things that they expect you to read back, all that stuff. But let's just take it easy, one piece at a time, and we'll listen to the ATC as we go. So maybe we can kind of have half a chance of not sounding like a complete idiot. So here we are at I believe this is Xiamen. I believe this is how you say that, Xiamen. And we are not we're not showing up. We're down here though in Terminal 3. I don't know why we're not showing up. That's not good. That's not good.
Xiamen ground. Xiamen Air 190. We have the updated route you sent us. Does that include a SID?
Sorry, say again. Xiamen Air 190, I read you about 3 by 5.
All right, I got your updated route that you sent me. Is that the complete route, or do I need to input a SID?
Xiamen Air 190, I mean your route is incorrect because this is our event, so the route should be filed as the so the route should be filed as our event. So the first route that I sent you is the correct route, and the departure SID will be November Uniform S3, actually November Uniform Sierra 901 Delta departure.
Copy that, yes. Xiamen Air 190, we have the updated route plugged in that you sent me. Copy that.
Okay, November Uniform Sierra 901. That's the SID we have, the departure we have as well. Anyway, all right, so here we are. That was Rob Valkyrie. He's flying along with me. Thank you, Rob, for doing that, by the way. We'll be down here, and we are expecting a departure off runway 5, so should be a pretty simple pushback taxi via either Bravo or Alpha, not sure, but probably down here to kind of a holding point at Alpha 1 or Alpha 2, maybe Alpha 3, I'm not sure, but anyway, that's what we're looking at. here is the departure.
Oh, roger.
So since we are departing to the northeast, looks like we're going to be runway heading to Alpha Mike 501 and then making a right-hand turn around to Alpha Mike 124. And we need to be above 2,960, but a maximum speed of 200. Well, in that initial climb out too, we need to be above 9,900. Oh, 990. So 1,000 feet. Make the turn. 2,960. Then 5,910. Oh, and the other thing is this. We're in meters here, guys. We're in meters. Yeah, so this is 990 meters. So we need to be, 3,000-ish, 3,500-ish probably in there. And then 2,690. So 3,000 meters. We need to be almost 10,000 feet here. And then a 5,910. Yeah, we're up into our flight levels at that point in time. One thing I do need to see is the transition. Yeah, transition altitude is 3,000 meters, so 9,850 feet, which is about the time we're going to shut off all of our lights. So that'll be pretty easy for us to hopefully remember. And then we're on our way. After that, we're on our way. So a fairly straightforward departure, which is nice.
Cathay 970, continue taxi via Alpha, hold short off runway 05, contact tower on 11.25 minutes.
And then this is the arrival we're expecting. Now, we're kind of at the tail end of this event, guys, and this is a 2-hour-long flight. So there's a chance we may not have any ATC by the time we get there. So we're going to really have to be kind of on our game here.
Reminding you to read the chat.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. Thank you. What's going on here? Probably also wise to listen, to somebody else getting the same clearance, copy it and practice. Yep, absolutely. If you use FAA equipment codes, just blank out the transponder code. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that way you only sound like a partial idiot. Do those altitudes again. Yeah. Yeah. Are you? And I know there's the delay, Eric. These are in meters there. Hopefully that's what you were saying. And hopefully I caught that. But so anyway, on our way down, it's the what is this arrival? Tamda. I think the Tamda is what we're doing here. Nope, the Hakeo 1 November. You missed the point. I was converting the opposite. Oh, so this is given to me in feet, and I need to convert to meters. Is that what you're saying, Eric? Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the charts were given to you in the distance that was native to the place you're flying. But hey, man, that's good to know. Thank you. Thanks for catching that. All right, so this will be below 160 feet. Jeez. 16,000 feet. So I need to convert that to meter. Well, this doesn't have that conversion. All right, so this will help us then, because then all we have to do is worry about our feet. Anyway, we're coming down here, Hakao. We need to be above 16,000 at Sudan below 7, Dalai above 4, November Bravo 360 above 2, and then we'll be turned in here, expecting an arrival. What did our sim brief say here? 1-1 left. All right, very good. Very good. Well, okay. Well, Eric, thanks for pointing that out, man, because that makes, needless to say, that makes things a lot easier. A lot easier. So they may give you they may give a clearance of cleared to 3,000 meters or whatever, and then I just need to remember that that's that. But this is saying 990 feet is my initial climb out. Okay, okay.
Sierra Niner 1 Delta departure, NUSPA. I got squawk 0153.
I should be listening to Rob here.
122.35, QNH 1014.
Xiamen Air 190, initial altitude is 900 meters, which is 3,000 feet. Cruising altitude will be 10,400 meters, which is flight level 341. Departure frequency is 121.35.
Initial altitude of 3,000, cruising altitude of 341, and departure frequency is 121.35, Xiamen Air 190.
Xiamen Air 190, Rebecca correct, contact apron 121.8, see you later.
All right.
Contact apron, thank you, Xiamen Air 190.
Okay, so we're gonna try to get all this in here ourselves here and get ready to go.
Contact apron, your stand will be 81, contact apron 121.8, bye-bye.
Departure 473, hours will be 82, is that possible?
路上4763 confirm stand 82.
From the 80.
路上46. 路上4763 Roger, stand 82 is available.
80 contact April frequency 121.8, departure 473, bye-bye.
Delivery, hello, All Nippon 816 at stand 9 with information, Charlie, IFR to NOI by.
All Nippon 816, stand by for clearance
Number
number 2.
2, okay. Yeah, Eric, that helps. That helps.
1354, are you ready for copy of clearance?
Go ahead, quick 1354.
Okay, so I'm gonna listen. This is probably the same clearance.
Tango 1354, clear to Guangzhou, 510 route,
Nope.
05, via NASPA 901.
Different place.
Initial altitude 900
Different place.
Finish 1014. Cruising altitude will be 7,200 meters. Squawk 0165. After airport, contact approach 121.35 equal information delta.
Receive information Delta using runway 05 for takeoff and news par questions November Uniform 091 departure. Initial quite 900 meters and QS 1014. Cruising altitude 7,200 meters and squawk 0165. After departure contact 121.35. Roger. 1354.
Yankee Tango 1354, Rebecca correct, contact apron 121.8, see you later.
218 will be apron.
121.8.
That's for push and start. Okay. By the way, this All Nippon is a more of a Japanese livery, but it was kind of the only Eastern Asia livery I could find in the PMDG Ops Center. So hopefully that's okay. And when do you get a chance to fly All Nippon anyway? All right. All right. So I don't have obviously any route information in yet. I feel pretty good. I mean, I used the flight route that they suggested in the event. So I think I should be pretty much cleared as filed. I think the main thing is to make sure I have the right departure and then the right altitudes on my way out there. So we'll hopefully be picking that up when he reads it back, and yeah, it should be fun. Should be. And you'll also never hear me complaining about people's accent and all that, because they are speaking at least one additional language that's not their own, which is one more than I speak. So yeah, it's up to me to try to understand what they're saying. That's right, Eric. Totally correct, and that's partly why I've come to like these flights so much. It's just the challenge of going to a different part of the world and seeing how their procedures are different, and trying to once you fly here for a little while, you sort of start to pick up on the dialect, and it becomes ready to copy. Aldepan 816.
On Nippon A16, you're clear to destination, flight route, runway 05 via NASPA 91 Delta departure, initial altitude 900 meters, squawk 0155, after airborne, and approach 121.35, information Delta is available.
All right, cleared to the destination via the planned route. We will be departing on the November Uniform Sierra 901 Delta departure. Our initial altitude will be 900 meters, squawking 0155, expecting runway 5, and after departure, contact 121.35, Aldepan 816. Out of order, but close.
On Nippon A16, Rebecca Correct, question contact April 121.8 today.
We'll contact Apron 1218. Thank you, Aldepan 816. Now, the only reason I got that is because I listened to Rob Valkyrie beforehand. So, but we'll take it. We'll take it, guys. We'll take it. It's just, again, I just find it really interesting, the different ways. I mean, it's essentially all the same, no matter where you are in the world, right? You have to know, the controllers want to know where you are, in terms of altitude and direction of flight, and then they want to tell you to talk to you, right? I mean, that's the bottom line. It's just sometimes a little different order is all, and we do need to go get Delta, because that is also there, but we can get there. All right, 121.8, and then I got a feeling that I'm going to be going to probably over to, well, Apron, and then looks like towers on 18.25. But it's just funny, like in certain parts of the world, like in the US, you're expected to have your departure as part of your filed flight plan. Outside of the US, that's not always the case. In fact, more and more it's not the case, I'm learning. Like, they will give you the departure, and they'll assign it to you. Yeah, clear to departure frequency via squawk. Yeah, there you go. All right, so 9,000 meters is the initial climb, which is 2,960 feet. Get as close to that as we can. 2,960. So basically, let's say 3,000. All right, and then our heading will be, to begin with, it's runway heading 055. And then our, well, we'll get all this stuff here in just a second. We've got to go ahead and get the rest of our flight plan in. Okay, departure, runway 5. It's the Sierra, November Uniform Sierra 1 Delta. There we go. And then we go to the routes. It's a NUSPA. I think the name of the departure is NUSPA. Rob, thank you so much for doing that, dude. Thank you. NUSPA. Wait a second, why is that? Oh, it's already in. Duh. The VIA is already there, or the transition's already there. Good morning, by the way, and thanks for flying. Always a pleasure. Like I say, having a friendly face or a friendly voice on the comms. Whiskey 597. Then we go to India Kilo Alpha Tango Alpha Akata. Then we're on the Alpha 470 to Bibam. And then we're on the Romeo 200. Hi, Ralph. Glad you were able to come up for air for just a minute to watch me try to get this big heavy out of Xiamen, China. Oops, Romeo 339er. Nice to see you, man. Whiskey Uniform Yankee. And then one last little bit here, Romeo 474 to Naka. All right. That looks good. And then the arrival, we are expecting again, this may change, but initially we're expecting 11 left. And I do not know, or do I? Do I know what the arrival is going to be? Haka 1 November. All right, so let's ILS. Ooh, does it matter? Let's go over here and let's see what we've got. To this day, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know the difference between an ILS Yankee and an ILS Zulu and all that stuff. So let's see what they give us here. There's an ILS Zulu. Oh, we want 11 left. We want 11 left. ILS Zulu 11 left. Okay, we're looking for Dahlia or Sudan as our transition. Somebody is very loud on the frequency. Sorry about your ears there, guys. All right, let's see if any of this matches up here. So ILS 1 left, 1 left Zulu. Is that what we have here? Yep, ILS Zulu, 1 left. All right, no transition. All right, sounds good. And then I'm trying to turn that down, you guys, but I just. Yeah, I can't turn that down, you guys. I'm sorry. I've got it turned all the way down in vPilot too, so we're just gonna have to. Hopefully, that's just a pilot and not a controller, so we don't get our ears blasted out the whole time. All right. Anyway, back to where I was at. I'm almost out the flight plan in here. We need the Haka 1 November arrival. And there we go. Haka 1 November. Okay, that looks good. Let's look at the route. Whew. And we'll be out of here. Again, I don't have a file to leave until still about another 24 minutes. So we've got lots of time. We don't have to be in a rush here. But let's look at the legs and let's see how we do. Here's our little turnaround, right? That's what we see on the departure. Then NUSPA. And I'm just looking again over here on my charts here on my on my Navigraph. So we should have Venice and then Sierra Whiskey Alpha. Yep, and then Beebum. All that stuff looks good. We're just following the coastline at this point. Beebum and then Sumdo. There it is. OVG Avgat. There's Avgat Vipa. VPAP GLN. Yep. Oops, GLN. There's GLN. Turning to the south, ZUH. That looks good. Kibos. Bokot's coming up. Yep. Tumud. Big row. Yep. LH, and then we turn up a little to the northwest. Yep. Alekai. Nikuk. All that stuff looks good. Then Ziren. Yep. Len. Tibok. And Naka. And then we're on the arrival. All right. Beautiful. Sorry, we're on the approach at that point. That looks good. That looks good. I think that will work. All right. So the bad news is that loud dude is not the not a pilot, but the good news is if he's just a ramp controller, we only have to talk to him for about another minute. Then we'll be gone. Oh, let's do real quick the he's not happy with somebody. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at my Discord. Haka 1 November. Yeah. Oh, you sent it to me, Rob. Thanks, buddy. I'm swimming right here. I'm task saturated, as they say. Slow down. No rush. I don't want to make this ramp controller mad. He's already mad. All right. Going back to my briefing. My alternate is I'm going to need 2.6 tons of fuel. And did I end up with the cost index? I did 55 for this flight. All right. And gosh, I don't even know what my cruise altitude is. 38,100, which is got to be converted to like 9,000 meters or something. Right? 38.1. It won't. Yeah, okay, it took that. Cruising winds. What are the winds over here? Let's find out. If we were flying westbound in the U.S., we'd be getting a headwind. And yeah, we are here too. 262 at 27. Okay. That looks good. We're going to just do a regular 24K. We're not going to do a D-rated. We probably could do a D-rated takeoff. It's a long runway, but I'm not going to worry about that. Not going to worry about the climb either. We're just going to roll with it. V flaps 5 departure. CG is going to be 23.2, so 5.59 on the trim. 127, 130, 137. All right. Okay, and then 5.59 on the trim.
Tango 3 Bravo 4 Alpha 前走南方388度。
All right, that looks good. That looks good. Back to the checklist. All right. Flight plan is in. My perf init is in. My cruise winds, all that stuff in. V speeds calculated and populated up here. Trim set, transponder code set, mode Charlie, nav and comm frequencies are set. V speed is set, V2 137. I can release the ground services. I do need to get my AP going first though. So let's get fuel pumps on. Do I have, I don't need center pumps. Nope. Oh, yes, I do. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get this going. There she comes. Whew. It's gonna be a little busy. Thankfully, the departure is really pretty straightforward. The other thing I would tell you to do if you're flying in an unfamiliar space like this is pick an airplane that's highly automated and you are very familiar with. This plane right here, the PMDG 737, is the plane that I have the most time in. I started all the way back in P3D, or even more than that, FSX, and took it to P3D, and now here it is in Microsoft Flight Sim. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to make a bonehead mistake, but you guys watched me when I was trying to fly the A320 out one time. It was just a nightmare. Gotta minimize as many of the variables as you can. All right, that all looks fine. Altitude, cruising altitude, 38,100. And my arrival altitude. This is kind of a mountainous region here, so I wonder what it is. Elevation. Does it say? Oh, 43. So there you go. We're going to go all the way back down.
Melvin Roy. Who's that?
Jeffrey, good morning, buddy. Good morning. I need steady. I need entity calls. I can put those on. And logo light. Why not? Why not? Why not? All right. I think we're ready to push back. Ooh, let me get rid of the ground services. We're ready to push. Great to see you, Jeffrey. Let's get doors closed. Let's release the GPU and get the chocks off. All right, we will put the route up here, and we will put the V speeds over here. Okay, here we go. We are stand niner with information delta and requesting push and start. And ramp, hello, Al Nippon 816 at stand 9 with information delta requesting push and start.
Nippon 816 Xiamen April, push and start approved, face west, runway 05.
Push and start approved, face west, runway 05, Al Nippon 816. Okay, so for us, again, we want to push back nose to the right. Nose to the right. Yeah, we're currently facing, yeah. Yep, nose to the right. Pushy backy. This TPX, the old TPX 200. Nose turn. Oh, I don't want straight down. I want standard. Nose right 90 degrees. Shusey. What's going on, Kevin?
Susie!
Simon Apron, Simon Air 190 with Delta at stand 7. Request push and start.
Oh, I'm getting out of here before getting out ahead of Rock Valkyrie here. Here we go. Let's get this party started. All right, so turn the packs off. APU air bleed is on. We're going to go ignition on the right here. Ground that.
Xiamen Air 190, squawk in 0153.
All right, that's coming up.
Xiamen Air 190, push and
Xiamen.
west, runway 05.
Push start approved, base west, Xiamen Air 190.
There's 20. He told you flight level 341, huh? Okay. Well, oh, you know what? That is also what he gave me, Rob. So I need to adjust that in my I need to adjust that. I'll wait till I have everything started. I'll go back in and make that switch. That's good catch, Rob Valkyrie. Go. All right. So this would be in the initial, yeah, so 341 is what we need here. Oh, where do I set that? Shoot. Routes. Okay. Climb. Cruise. It's cruise. Yeah, 341. There we go. That'll switch all that up. Okay. There we go. Oh, you're out in front of me? Okay, very good, buddy. Very good. Yeah, because you're down here. So this is you pushing. All right, I'll wait for you then, my friend. I don't mind. I got a few things I got to make sure I have figured out. Engine gens will take over for the APU, which can come off. Off. APU bleed. Engine bleeds will come on now. Everything else is good there. Let's make sure nothing else here, all green, everything. Let's go down each. Yaw damp is on. Fuel pumps are all on. That's good. Galley power. Ground is off. Good, good, good. All that looks fine. Window heats. Yep. No anti-icing reported. Yeah, nothing. Weather looks actually good here, although it is night. It's about 10 o'clock at night, so I have it 10 o'clock in the morning. Just so we are good to go. Everything else is very good. I'll wait for him. He is Xiamen Air, but he looks like an Air Canada. I don't have, maybe not, maybe that. Yeah, it looks like Canadian Express. All right. I think we've got a halfway decent chance of getting this thing off the ground at least. Okay, I do have tower set. Oh, that's your Canadian Express call sign. Nice. All right. Well, cool. Yeah, we had lots of different like Oriental liveries, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, Cathay Pacific all over the place, and I don't know what these guys are. There's a cool one down there, but yeah, you know, it's kind of cool. I can go ahead and set the flaps. 1, 2, 3 for flaps 5. Trim is set. Lights to go. So, how's everybody's Saturday going so far? We woke up to about an inch of snow on the ground, which not a big deal, except for I think that they're trying to. Oh gosh, I went too far. I think they're trying to have a soccer match later on today. So temperatures should get up into the 40s, so it'll be gone before long. But right now, I can see the coaches and players out there walking around going, "Son of a."
Xiamen Air 190, taxi via Tango 3, Bravo 3, hold short of Alpha.
Okay.
I got Tango 3.
Bravo 3, hold short of Alpha. Yep. So he's going to take just a right hand.
Correct.
Xiamen apron, Alnapon 816 also ready for taxi.
On con 816, taxi via Tango 3, Bravo 4, hold short of Alpha.
Tango 3, Bravo 4, hold short Alpha. Alnapon 816. Alnapon. So that's us right here, I think. Bravo 4. Okay. All right, you guys. This is a freeware upgrade, and it's kind of cool. It's got some pretty nice modeling on the buildings, and I don't know about the taxiway signs, so that's the only thing I'm about to find out. But I don't have an updated NOI by scenery. There is one that's available. It's a payware, and it looks really, really nice. But it was also semi-spendy, so I held off. Just hang a right, Rob. I think this is just go to the first little. You're on Tango 3 right now, by the way. That's kind of your ramp. Terminal 3, I think, is what they're saying. Terminal 3. So that's where you're at. But just go to the first one on the right, I think, and you're good to go. Yeah. This is kind of another difference, right? Like in the States, they would send everybody down to the end. You'd get in a big lineup at the end. Here it looks like they kind of stagger you at the different sort of ports of entry, I guess. This is Alpha coming up here, and we'll just hold short right here. Yep, no taxiway signs, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure we're over to ground 121.7. Have a great day, Alnapon 816. All right, so I'm gonna save tower here. 1217. Back to the same guy that gave me clearance originally. Okay. So we're holding short of Alpha at Bravo 4. That's what we'll report. You're in West Virginia with your wife's parents and playing with your grandson. Oh, dude. Dude, all right. Please enjoy, Kevin. Enjoy. I'm so jealous, dude. I'm so jealous. Have fun. Have an amazing day. Ground hello, Alnapon 816 at Bravo 4. Bravo 4, Alpha 1, Alnapon 816. Hey, Rob, I'm sneaking out in front of you, buddy. He may end up going before me. You got me, Rob. You got me. All right, that guy's going to wait for me. Rob's down there. I'm going to follow that guy. Follow that Valkyrie guy. Follow that boy from Ohio. What I wouldn't give to be going on a nature walk with my grandson right now. Holy cow, that's awesome, Kevin. I do need to put the weather and the traffic on right here. We'll put the terrain radar on over on this side. Maybe I should flip it around since the weather's reported to be halfway decent. Looks like there is a cloud layer here though, so we'll have to contend with that.
Xiamen Air 190, contact tower on 118.25.
118.25, 7 Air 190, thank you.
That's what we have set as well. You are pretty quiet, by the way, Rob, on my comms for whatever reason.
Red Cap 501, are you ready for copy of here? Red Cap 501, Xiamen's ground.
Jeffrey says it's 67 here where he's at. That's awesome. Spring's amazing, isn't it?
Red 501, you're clear to Hong Kong. Flight plan route runway 05. NASPA 91 Delta departure. Initial altitude 900 meters. Cruising altitude 7,200 meters. Squawk 1352. Information data is available.
Can you see the altitude in feet, no emitter?
Red 501, stand by. All Nippon A16, contact Xiamen Tower 118.25 today.
Over to tower 11825, all upon 816. Have a good day.
Copy that. We're holding short. Looks like we're number 2. Hold short, 05, 7 Air 190.
Okay, now I need to put my departure frequency in here. 12135. Ooh, that's a young sounding pilot. Whoa. Always good to hear the youngsters getting involved in flight sim. 13355. Tower, hello, all upon 816. So it looks like we're number 3 for departure. Alpha 1, hold short 05, on upon 816. Oh, holy moly, I thought that was a pilot. That's the controller. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so we're on Alpha 1 now. And, yep, gonna just basically be behind the Xiamen Air here. Rob, are you in the fly-by-wire there? Is that what you're flying, or are you in the Phoenix? Nice. I saw it just got an update. I haven't had a chance to fly it since, but... yeah, not a bad little freeware scenery if you're looking for something over in this part of the world. That looked like a product shot. For PMDG. Alright, let me do this. This young controller is a little quiet for me. And I don't know, how's everything else? Can you hear engine sounds okay? All that good stuff. I'm trying to turn it up and turn it down based on the volume of the controller and the traffic. Let you guys know this aircraft has such great sounds. Holy moly. All right, before takeoff, landing lights are I'm gonna put the lights on here in just a minute. Put the brakes to RTO. We will go continuous ignition, and I'll be nice. I won't.
190, line up and wait around 05.
Yep.
Landing up, runway 05. Xiamen Air 190.
And I guess maybe it's not a young kid. I mean, there are some female controllers that have that voice that makes them sound super young, and they are young to me, you know. But like they might be mid-20s, and they're like, I'm no kid. And I don't mean it that way. Just it's cool. Either way, it's cool. Thanks for being involved. Thanks for going to all that trouble to become an air traffic controller so that I can fly a fake plane on my computer on a Saturday morning. All right, there we go. Hold short. Rob is 5x5. Yes, you are now, Rob. Thanks, sir.
Xiamen Air 190, Citylink 090 degrees at 4 meters per second. Destination 1015, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Xiamen Air 190.
Xiamen Air 190, surface wind 090 degrees at 4 meters per second. Destination 1015, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
1015. I don't have that set.
Xiamen Air 190.
Don't have that set. 0105. There we go. 0105. Did not have that set. And again, transition altitude's basically 10,000. So we'll go to standard after that. Missed his takeoff, darn it.
Xiamen Air 190, contact approach 121.35 today.
2135.
121.35.
Oh, that's different for us. 12135. That's different. Okay. 121. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Still connected. Still connected. Still connected. Alright, we're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Alright, thank you. Microsoft Flight Sim. That's one of the big reasons I do fly in fussy pants when I'm overseas is, well, number one, I've got all the scenery. But number two, the performance has been a little better for me in MSFS. So to get a little error message like that is a little surprising because I haven't had too much trouble
On the pond 816, line up and wait around 05.
Line up and wait, runway 05, all the pond 816.
大台晚上好，白鹭86拐，现在在阿尔法1外进行指挥。
8686拐，厦门大台晚上好，继续滑行阿尔法1跑到动物外等。
继续滑行阿尔法1跑到动物外，白鹭86拐。
Got my center fuel tanks are.
On the pond 816, surface wind 090, degree south is 4 meters per second. Terminate 1015, runway 05, clear for takeoff.
05, clear for takeoff on the pond 816. Two good engines. Yep, and I had missed a couple steps there. Toga? Takeoff power is set. I will go autopilot very quickly here.
On the pond 816, contact approach 121, decimal 35, good day.
12135 on the pond 816, see ya.
Shanghai control on 124 decimal 55, good day.
4.55.
前航6346右转航向
See if we can get a good shot here coming up. Oh, I'm about to stall out. Come on, baby. Flaps are up. Okay, that was weird. It really pitched me up high there, but I think we're doing all right.
國泰9拐8 T 泵高度3600應達至63
There we go at 3,000. And doing good, doing good.
Left heading 200, Dragon 853.
Departure hello, all Nippon 816, level at 3,000.
国泰9拐8稍等ANA All Nippon 816 standby.
Standing by.
前航6346表速19洞，保持到9海里。保持1.2。前航6346下900米，可以马上进近跑到动物号。900马上进跑动物。前航6346下900米，另外南方1883联系塔台1825路线。塔台1825感谢指挥南方1番。Nippon 816, follow SID, climb to 5,400 meters on standard.
Climb 5,400 meters and follow the departure on the pond 816. Alright, 5,400 meters. 5,400 meters is all the way up, basically.
Cathay 978, Xiamen approach.
國泰9
Display
拐8
level change.
Station code say again.
國泰9航道電力，但是設定保持900，那就航道電力。
I will do a quick double check on that just to make sure. We're going to follow the SID. So that'll get us where we need to be here. Oh, wait a second. 5,900. Okay, so that's feet. That's feet. 5,900 meters.
Dragon A53, turn left heading 070.
The left heading 070, Dragon A53.
5,900 feet is about 19,000. 19,093 actually is what that is. So not quite all the way up.
前航6346，沿盲降以后自主下高，跟盲降下高。
19.4, and we go to standard
前航
here.
6346，表速1发动
just a
保
bit.
持到8海里，
Alright.
联系塔台
Doing
11825之间。
good. So far, so good.
发动8海里，塔台11825准备。
Dragon A53 descend to correction. Maintain 1,200 meters. Clear LS approach runway 05.
It's a little bit early to do this, but that's okay.
meters. Expect LS
We're at
approach runway
7,000.
05.
Dragon A53 negative. Cleared ILS approach runway 05.
Go standard here anyway. So like 9,800 or something was the transition altitude.
前面进近晚上好，前航634 Yankee，航向动两栋，请你指挥。
Well, she's climbing, baby.
Yankee 晚上，下面进近雷达看到高地跑的动物，下2400，顺海1动15。
Here's a muckety muck. Back. Nice little breakout here. We're on course and doing all right.
Yankee 下2400，
Doing all right.
修正海压1动15。另外证实一下，我现在保持航向动两动吗？前航634
Gangju control. Yeah.
航向前航634 Yankee. On point A16 contact Shanghai control on 124.55 today.
2455 Altipon 816. See ya.
Quarter 988下15，深海1动15。
就近海压1015，国台95.8。
修正海1动18，离南极6335地上保持本天地东方28动9。
白鹭836动 T 蹦之后飞航向动两动。
上海机枪126拐，王车道建立了。
Busy, busy, busy.
这是哪个航向道建立啊？
机枪126拐。
126拐收到了，跑道1拐右，地面风1东东度6米。
Almost sounds like China control the way they say Jano
1动
Jano control. Jano
1动19，可以
control.
落地机枪126拐。
Jano control. Control hello, Aldepon 816, climbing 12,000.
Aldepon 816, side control radar contact, climb and maintain 1,600 meters.
Climb and maintain 1,600 meters. Aldepon 816. 1,600. I think that's my final cruise.
南方388动飞 P154。
That is 38,000. Oh gosh, 38,000.
就是飞 P254 南方388动。
不正确飞 P154。
I did file 38,000.
可能我可能要断线，这个气象有点问题，就是 PAT 剩45这个问题。
I'm being an
先下线
overachiever.
了，谢谢指挥，再见。
38,100 to be official. All right, so let's come down here. Let's go to cruise. Let's put 381 back in here. Let it do its calculation
836
thing.
动联系厦门进近121.35再见。
It multiplies by 0.3048.
国航中124 T 蹦
How do I know
飞
meters?
航向动两动。
Here's the screen I have set up on my deal. So I go 6,000 meters. I just changed it, or 600. That's that. So whatever that was, 11,300. Is that what they said? I just have that. I learned that after the last flight out here. Yeah, this is like an indispensable tool here.
90分钟啊，这个可能不大够。
There you go, Rob. Yeah, right.
90分钟不够，我们到可能不够，我们复飞到那个福州备降。
Jeffrey can probably do it in his head, but I am not. I'm not that smart. I'm not that good with my arithmetic. Okay, let's go through a real quick after takeoff checklist here and make sure everything is good to go. Flight directors are on. I had forgot to put the flight directors on, and I had forgot to arm the auto throttle, as you guys saw. So I had a little extended roll there. But I've got the flight directors on now. Auto brake is off. The continuous ignitions, I did turn those off as well. Lights are all good there, and the landing and taxi lights are off. And my barrel is set standard. Yeah, we're good. And you can probably, do the aircraft have, well, they must downwind sim, but I don't know, like, because the charts all have the conversion also. So it kind of makes me feel like maybe there's a little of both. You know, because like I'm sure international flights come in here all the time, right? And so they don't necessarily have stuff in meters. I don't know. There might be something in this FMC, like Rob was saying. I don't see that there's anything here that on the glare shield that I can change to meters. You know, like you can change from inches to hectopascals. But yeah, maybe down here there is something. That'd be a great question for somebody like Black Box or somebody. Is it an aircraft option? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Off schedule descent could probably tell you. Next time I see him, I'll ask. In settings in the EFB, maybe. Look at the radio panel on the left side of the glare shield. Normal panel. Is that what you're saying? Higher on the eyebrow? Oh, meters. Let me just... So it does give you, if you can turn that on, you can see down here it does toggle that on to here. Oh, well, there's something that's kind of cool. But is there a way over here to change that to meters? I guess as you adjust your altitude, then it adjusts it maybe. I don't know. Alright, we'll leave that on. That's kind of cool.
Xiamen 190, climb and maintain 1,400 meters, radar contact.
Hopefully my wife is up or getting close to being up.
Xiamen 190, climb and maintain 1,400 meters, radar contact.
How many meters was that? Xiamen Air 190?
1,400.
10-4.
meters, Xiamen Air 190.
Xiamen Air 190, direct to Ababab.
Ababab. All right, Ababab.
Direct Ababab.
Ababab. Ababab. Ababab. Sweet, we might get that too. All right.
四川幺都要这时好像动2动，动2动。
So yeah, kind of what we're doing here.
组长好像
Let me show you. Let me put this in.
动2动嘛，好，听错了，四川幺的。
四川幺东要下右转，好像动2动，右转右转。
OK， 右转航向动2动。四川幺东幺。
So you just kind of follows the coastline here. There's Rob out in front of us. So we're going to get maybe a little shortcut here.
下东方2动23，先右转，好像动8动。
右转动8动，东方2动。
Scrappy.
Hey Tim. Thanks, buddy. Welcome. Thanks for the description. Appreciate you, man. How are you? 15 months. Wow. Wow. That's awesome, dude. Hope you're off to a good start here. We're flying. Needless to say, over in the Oriental, kind of East Orient, I think, Hong Kong area, if I'm not mistaken. Heading down to I think this is the northern part of Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. Hanoi. I have not flown over here. Like, if you look at my flights, you will not see much. I did do one long flight from Hong Kong to Anchorage one time, but like otherwise, like I have not, like I've flown in Australia a little bit, but I have not flown. This part of the world is woefully lacking spider webs, so this has been a lot of fun so far, and haven't really been able to show you a whole lot of the scenery because of the cloud layers. But anyway, yeah, been cool so far. I've got Rob Bunker out in front of me, so he's helping me decipher what the ATC is saying, and so that when they call me, I sound like I know what I'm talking about. Is it still morning? You've been working the closing shift and can't tell. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, Rob, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. It is. This guy here, I think, has the thickest accent of any of the ones we've talked to so far. Maybe the tower controller, but just because she or he, whoever it was so quiet. But this person here, yeah. Definitely on the quiet side. And this event has been going on for 3 hours down here, so I don't know how much longer. Like there's really good ATC right now, obviously. But this is a 2-hour flight, so I don't know like if they're going to stay on and rock it for 5 hours or not. We'll kind of do the best we can here.
吉祥1516直飞6照下15，直飞6照下15，吉祥1516。
Some pretty significant weather kind of north of us here, and just a few things here and there, but otherwise the weather looked to be pretty good.
吉祥126各位，到位跟车了，谢谢指挥，晚安。晚安。
另外可以申请一下拖播个15分钟吗？868。
Who else is up flying this morning?
868同意。
Aspiring aviator coming out of Cuba. Or coming into Cuba. Very nice, very nice. In Spirit Air A320. Dick Cheney is out over the Mediterranean doing his thing, heading down to Palma. Ah, beautiful, beautiful place to fly in the Mad Dog. Sweet. And then there's Eric. He's probably pre-flight in the Beaver.
On the phone A167 to Ababab.
Direct to Ababab. Alnapon 816. Bob. Boom, boom. A little bit of a cut the corner deal here. we'll take it. We'll take it. But hope you guys have a great day. Hope you get some nicer weather than we have and can get outside and get some sun and do something. I was planning on trying to work a little bit in my yard today, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to be up near 60 tomorrow, so today we can get all this snow melted off, and then tomorrow will be nice, dry out a little bit, start to kind of, my yard's wanting to start to grow, and every time it kind of gets there we get a little bit of snow, but we're supposed to have like some rain next week too. So normally this time of year I'm thinking about getting fertilizer down and all that stuff, you know, kind of weed and feed stuff down, but I just haven't been able to get on it. So I like to get my porch cleaned up and kind of get the furniture out and all that good stuff. See if my fire pit's still working after being buried in 10 feet of snow all winter long. It's 11 p.m. there right now. Yeah, I think you're right, Rob. I think you're right. Oh, you had to put some new stuff around your tub, yeah. Ooh, man, the quartz guys are coming in nice. Nice. That stuff is a pain to work with. It chews through utility knives like none other. That's that. You're talking about that cement backer board, right? The harder backer. I mean, it's really good for tiling, but man, it's hard to. I have a hard time working with it. It's kind of fun though to score it and then snap it. I do like doing that. It's kind of satisfying. But man, you burn through frickin' utility knife blades like none other. All right, into the threes here, you guys. We're on our way up to flight level 116. I don't know if they would say it that way, or 381, 11,600 meters, which is 38.1. What frequency am I on right now? I am on the 12455. Feel like we're gonna get oh, so it's a little different than what I'm thinking. I see. Let's go back to my flight here. Yeah, we're just about to get handed off. It looks like 2455 right now. Jaija center, and then over to control, I guess, radar control. I don't even try to say the name. I'm just like, hey, center or control, hello. Sorry, stupid American here. Can't speak the language. But yeah, we're about to get a handoff. And actually, we'll be working through three centers, four different today. Man, this is a pretty good little flight. See a lot of country, except for not really.
国航4322下4005，
下4005，国航4322，
吉祥1516下900，下900吉祥1516。
Oh, your radio switched? Ah, okay. No, I didn't hear him trying to contact you, Rob. You're okay. You're okay.
东方2223，联系轻12135，再见。
12135，感谢各位，再见，东方2223。
Well, deep scoring with an angle grinder sounds even more fun than a utility knife scoring and snapping, man. You get to make some sparks fly that way.
Xiamen 190, contact Guangzhou Control 128, decimal 35. Bye bye.
Over to control 128.35. Xiamen Air 190, thank you.
2835.
上海东方28东9 Tango 6向西滑。
We will be ready.
东方28东9自主滑出，准备好掉。
对，华人预跑道，东方28东9。
Yeah. And at least twice as fun.
On the phone A16, contact control 128, decimal 35.
2835 on the pond 816. Have a great day. Whoops, 2835. I'm gonna do this before I contact him.
1,400 meters, Xiamen Air 190.
I'm gonna actually go get something to drink. Take a quick stretch. Well, I better not. I better check in first and then request time away. So what am I climbing through? 10,900 meters. Control, hello, on the pond 816, climbing through 1,000 meters. Pretty close.
On the phone 816, good evening. Control radar identified. Climb and maintain 1,600 meters on standard.
1,600 on standard, and can we get about 5 minutes away from the flight deck on the pond 816?
On 816 approved.
All right, guys, give me just, like I say, 2 minutes. I need to stretch a little bit, need to use the restroom and get myself a fresh beverage. I will be right back. I'll give you a little outside view while we do this. Let's see what's our best angle here. We'll look at the coastline.
前长2211重行直飞 Double。
直飞 Double 张1是吗？
1354右转飞航向29栋。
右转航向29栋，超到18135。
国航811联系上海104.55，再见。
联系上海104.55，辛苦您的感谢指挥完，国航811。广州鸟北路85拐，现在距离休顿5海里，高度1洞拐。
北路85拐，广州雷达识别。
北路85拐。
你好，广州，晚上好，北路6144。应答机2462，高度1洞1，请指挥了。
北路6144，广州雷达识别，保持1洞1。
保持1洞1，北路6144。
速派1354，右转航向35栋，可以往向接近跑道东两左。
右转35栋，可以方向接近跑道东两左，超到18134，谢谢。 我去掉那四号135是跑到动2左盲前经理。
四台135雷达图中指地面进风时台摇动11跑到动2左可以落地。
好，动2左可以落地，超过4号135谢谢。
北路855拐联系上海124.55。124.55再见北路855拐。全长22动1联系上海124.55再见。上海124.55再见，联系全长2动1。
Need to find a project where I can use my ankle grinder. It's been too long. On upon 816, we're back.
On upon 816.
Oh my goodness. It took us only about an hour to kind of get off the ground, which is pretty good. I think one of my better departures in an event like this. It usually takes me, it's probably pretty close to 40 minutes to get this plane sort of from cold and dark to where I'm ready to depart. So basically, just kind of about an extra 20 minutes of, making sure that the departure was what it needed to be, making sure I was understanding what the controllers were wanting and all that, all that good stuff. Really? Jeffrey. Now, okay, so that's kind of surprising because we've always used, and I'm not much of a tiler, but my wife does like to tile, and we've always used a wet saw. Diamond blade ankle grinder. I'll be darned. She'd get a kick out of an ankle grinder, honestly. She's not really like a tools person per se, but has a knack for using power tools. However, every time we do a tiling job, we vow it's the last one we will ever do. And to her credit, we did hire out the last job that we had done. So, however, she's mad about it because it was done pretty well, but not quite to her standard, if you know what I mean. But I'm like, hey, it saved. I mean, it is labor intensive, as you know. Yeah, and she gets a little crazy with the grouting and everything having to be just perfect, and yeah. So anyway, it is a fun thing to do though with your wife. So how big of an angle grinder do you have to do that kind of just basic, like, bathroom or floor tile, or nothing crazy, but like what size grinder do you have? Just a 4-inch? Yeah, I think that's what I have. And the blades hold up pretty well. And I don't feel like I'm giving you a very good look at what the world is, what it looks like around here, but then I keep forgetting that if I flew this in real time, it would be pitch black night right now, which maybe it would look kind of cooler that way with the city lights. I don't know. We'll keep it daylight. Good diamond blade lasts you quite a while. Yeah. Well, we will have to consider that on our next job. If there is a next job. I do like the look and kind of the durability of tile, though. You know, it's just nice. No kidding. Schuler training class. If everything's 100 miles away from me, I live in Wyoming. Let's take a look. Schuler training and workshops. Whoops, Schluter. Sorry. I misspelled. SCHLUTER. Schluter training. Workshops and professionals. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I wonder where the closest one would be. None in Wyoming. I have to go to Colorado or Montana. So Golden, Colorado. That's definitely more than 100 miles. And the cool part, if we went to Golden, which first of all, it's a beautiful place. Secondly, that's where they brew Coors beer. But third, and most important, it'd be fairly close to my grandkids. So they'll put you up 2 nights. Oh, I need workshop 1. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, sorry. So Bozeman or Billings. Those are both good towns. Billings is about 4 hours away. That's about it. Omaha is a long ways away. That's part 2. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go, man. I will have to keep that in mind. That would be fun. Bring your own tools. BYOT. All right, here we are at cruise. 38.1, 1,600-ish meters. Each get a set of tiling trowels. Man, I'm telling you. Hey, you're about to talk me into this. All right. Jeffrey, why do I feel like you're getting a cut? You work for Schluter? Do I need to know this? It's a half a day of educational and half day hands-on. That sounds like my kind of place. Yeah. No, dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We get. But my wife she's like that. She likes that kind of stuff too. Definitely. All right, well, let's see here. You know, in the world of flight sim, I was half expecting that we might see an ATR in Microsoft Flight Sim released this weekend. I'm a little bit bummed that we didn't, but that's gonna be something I'm really gonna be considering. I hear that the developer is well, I hear a little bit of both. Oh, now I'm seeing, okay, I'm actually seeing this from FS Elite. Now they're saying next Tuesday. But take a look at this beauty. Hans Hartmann's ATR, the first in Microsoft Expert Series.
Approved.
This is going to be, I think from what I'm hearing, this is going to be pretty nice aircraft. Sort of similar, kind of in that same range, that same category as like the Q400. But initially I was kind of like, oh, it was the people that were worried a little bit about Blackbird simulations. And people that were kind of loyal to Milviz or Blackbird were like, this is going to be crap, man. They're just copycatting what Milviz is already doing. But now they are kind of like, it's good that they did that, because it looks like Blackbird's not going to make one now. So, but anyway, at the end of the day, I like people that know this guy, even though he is, if you're not an MSFS person, you don't, like, that doesn't mean anything to you, but like he's pretty well respected. And the dev streams are looking pretty nice. So we'll see. No price yet, but I'm pumped to have a plane like this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Definitely an area that really there's not anything. I mean, there's the Twin Otter, which is close, but I don't know what's going on with that, with Aerosoft kind of pulling it out of the marketplace. So, so this one will be, this will be nice to have. Pretty versatile twin turboprop. And then what else was I going to talk about? Oh, we were going to talk about I was going to talk about the fly-by-wire update to their A320. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, this is a little dated. I'm trying to remember where I found the change log. Maybe I can get it here. Had a few things that I really didn't notice, but like one of the things that they said that they really worked on was the night lighting, and I guess I just haven't flown it at night enough to really see that was a huge issue. But apparently from the people that do fly it quite regularly, this was a nice change. There are still, and Rob, you can speak to this a little bit. I know he just stepped away, but yeah, Tim, you're gonna be sucked in just like me. Highly anticipated. That's right, down with Sam. At least they didn't say releasing soon. They actually gave a date. But yes, it is highly anticipated by the Microsoft Flight Simulator people. Imagine that releasing their own plane and they're really anticipating it. But I understand that there's still a few issues with the fly-by-wire VNav and autopilot kind of disconnecting. And again, I haven't flown it enough to where I've really noticed that. The only time I flew it was I had more trouble on the departure with the auto throttle going full toga on me. But I don't know, Rob, you've flown it quite a bit, and I think you've found that it's that it really works pretty well. I'm gonna see if I can find that article that has the change list. Change log. This might be it. I don't even know what version I have is the problem. Yeah, I don't. This could be it. It could not be it. I don't know. But I guess it's just nice to see again somebody that's continuing to work on the plane, because I know there was concern that that the team was getting kind of focused on the work on their A380, which is going to be a pretty cool aircraft.
Good evening everyone, and welcome to a breaking Microsoft Flight Simulator news video.
Alright. No.
In tonight's video, we're covering the latest news from the fly-by-wire team regarding their A380X project for Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC. Shall we hop right into it? Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, Fly-by-wire have uploaded a brand new YouTube video to their channel. Now in this video, Mike, who's got an awesome voice and is the lead texture artist on the A380X project, takes us on a very detailed tour of the A380, showcasing some of the work that has gone into this project over the last few months, to probably some years now. To use Mike's words exactly, it really is second to none. This video showcases not only modelling but also textures and, towards the end, sounds. As much as I can talk about it, I would do one thing. I would just recommend you to take 10 minutes out of your day and go and watch that video.
That's kind of what I thought we were going to be watching, but anyway, yeah, you can go check it out. I think it'll be a really popular plane, just because, kind of like the Antonov, it's just so big. It's just so uniquely large that that people are going to be drawn to it. They're going to want to fly that sucker. But the fly-by-wire guys are still working on their beloved A320 also, which is cool to see. What we don't really have in Microsoft Flight Sim that I've sort of been noticing, though, is we don't really have a cargo aircraft. Like, I think the Salty 747 maybe have a few cargo liveries, but like, we don't have a, unless I'm missing something, just a right proper like cargo aircraft, you know, a 767 that's just nothing but cargo. I mean, even the AnyBuild's A310, which has cargo variants in X-Plane 11, it's just a passenger model right now. So I don't know. I know AnyBuilds is working on that A300, and I'm hoping that'll be a cargo plane. Yeah, the Caravan. Okay, I forgot about that, Tim. I forgot about that. But well, and even the caravan, like I don't, that's got seats in it, right? Oh, we've got a beluga. Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected there. Jeffrey found the beluga, and look at that. Yeah, well, there you go. There, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Merged with the A320 cockpit. It's an A330 700. So it's using the fly-by-wire system. Oh yeah. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. I'm not a big beluga guy, but that's at least something. But yeah, I thought maybe I was looking at there's this freeware A350 that oh shoot, I don't even remember who's working on this, but again, it's all passenger stuff. It's all passenger stuff. So that's maybe another area where Microsoft Flight Sim could expand. Because in a niche market, you gotta grab all the little side niches to make sure you're getting to everybody. How could I forget about this? Oh, wait a second. All right, what do we got here, Jeffrey? Famous flyer, the Antonov. You know what? You're right. And I didn't even mention that. You're right. So there are two, I guess. There are two. I don't have this one yet. I thought for sure I was going to get this sucker right away. And I have, for whatever reason, I've just not got it. I really do need to go grab it because I want to support the reconstruction of the one that's in real life, and I know that the proceeds go towards that. But it just seems like every time I have $20 to spend on Flight Sim, I'm spending it on something else. Case in point, I picked up the King Air, the Airfoil Labs King Air A350 or B350 for X-Plane 12. I've been testing that guy out. It's working. Uh-oh. All stations. Control is closing. Okay. Well, I'm honestly not super surprised that was happening. And I'm guessing that we're probably going to see that because they're closing in on their 4th hour of the event, and it is midnight there. So, but anyway, I will. I feel good about putting that King Air on stream, and it's working well. Both the analog version and the GTN 750 version. So that's going to be a lot of fun to work back into the rotation. Boy, I forget about that aircraft and just how fast and like how far and how fast you can go. It's cool, but it takes a fair amount of runway. I mean, every bit of 3,000, 3,500 feet sometimes, depending on your load. All right, we're going over to Unicom, and I'm going to just take a peek here. So this guy is the one that went offline here. This guy is showing 2455. That's the guy that's still on. These two guys are not showing, even though they're here right now. I think they're going to all go bye-bye. If that happens, we're going to put the throttle down and we're just going to blow right by Rob Valkyrie. We're going to clear direct. No, we won't do that. Hopefully we'll get a little something as we're coming in here, but it does mean we're going to have to rely on the VNAV of this plane, which is actually one of its strong points, so I feel good about that. Oh, you lost your radios? Dang, Rob. Sorry to hear that, buddy. The other aircraft that I want to talk about a little bit today is the Kodiak. You guys have seen our friend Sparky Pilot horsing around with that thing, and I saw her flying it the other day, and I'm like, wait a second, this hasn't been updated. And but she was flying it; it was working pretty well. So I went ahead and re-downloaded it, and sure enough, it's not updated. So I'm not sure why it's performing as well as it is, to be honest with you. She had a bunch of issues with the throttle quadrant, like the axes were reversed, and then they weren't reversed, and then she couldn't get it out of beta. And anyway, I actually kind of fiddled around a little bit with my Bravo, and it mostly works. It's still a little bit quirky with the beta range, but like it actually is pretty flyable. Now it's kind of like, I don't know about the aerodynamics and the flight model and all that. It did seem, I got going the other day, and it did seem like it was a little wobbly, but it's close enough, guys. I think it may also be able to be put on stream at some point here. Now, Sparky ended up getting the rep pack for it, which I had to go to bed last night before she finished her stream, but hopefully that also helped. I don't have that, and I don't have plans to get that. I'm just going to kind of roll with what we have until it gets updated. But anyway, it's kind of cool to see what's going on with those planes. I did try that with the Porter the other day, and it's the Porter's. It's also close. And again, it's the throttles that are those are the things that are just a little bit messed up right now. Oh, and the braking was weird too, but that was also part of the problem with the braking, and the steering was that just how slippery X-Plane 12 is when you get any kind of moisture on the grass, grass runways and things like that. Honestly, I thought, and I don't know, maybe I was just a little too optimistic, but I thought we'd have more of those types of planes ported over by now. I'm a little bit bummed that we don't, because the other sim that doesn't have a heck of a lot of cargo type airplanes is X-Plane 12 right now. I think right now the two biggies that are working sort of well are the Rotate AMD 11 and the Felis 747-200. Although I had some trouble with the 747-200, I'm gonna break it out probably maybe next week. Just start messing around with it again offline and see if that electronic flight bag issue is something that consistently happens, or I'm hoping it was maybe just a one-time thing. It was enough of a problem though that I didn't feel comfortable putting it on stream. Oh, your EMB 120? That's awesome. I can't wait for that. That Gemma Embraer 120. Yeah. Thanks for the wing view. Downwind Sim, you're welcome. You are welcome. We need to talk a little bit about Bush League stuff, don't we? There, Mr. Kuhn. I think I pretty much have the plan of attack, and I think I can cover it. So I would just say, if you have some ideas about the route that I proposed, like, let me know. But I think I can tackle the scenery creation and putting everything together. It won't have any of the Yanny West Easter egg things, but the rest of it will be okay. All right, I'll give you a holler later on today. that's about all I know in terms of the world of flight sim and kind of what's happening. What's happening in my world. As you can see, we're a little over halfway. Yep, and there goes everything is kind of going away. It looks like the controller for NOI by is still on, which will be fun, but we'll have to already be in the descent by then. And what kind of traffic are we still settling down a little bit here? Live traffic, 17 arrivals, 7 departures. Yeah, so it's definitely winding down for the night. This baby started at 6 in the morning my time. I'm like, there was a part of me at one point that was thinking, hey, we could probably do that, but then I'm like, yeah, that'd mean the me getting up before 6 is not an issue, but what happens when I get up is I have 4 dogs that get up with me, and then when 4 dogs get up, pretty much the rest of the house gets up. So that's been one of the challenges about these morning streams, is trying to get up, get set up, and have the dogs still kind of chill. I think we're doing okay. I don't know. Certainly I'm up, generally speaking, before 6. Although this morning I was not. I woke up right about 6 o'clock, which was awesome. Tim, you had a little adventure last week. Can't wait to see the photos there, my friend. An IRL adventure, I'm assuming? Ah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, can't wait to see the pictures that you share. We're a little bit out, but I think it wouldn't be bad for us to take a look at the arrival and the approach. Yeah, you can see we've still got a ways to go here, but let's take a look at this. We are on the Hakka 1 November. Hakao 1 November. And so, yeah, one of the things about flying in European and Asian airspaces is a lot of times they will group together the several arrivals, and so sometimes it can be a little tough to find the one that you're supposed to have, but once you kind of get your mind wrapped around that, it's a little bit easier to figure. And the reason why is because, like, each of these come from a different direction. So this, you can see the Tamda, that's coming here from the north, and then the Bison, that's probably coming down here from the south. So I mean, it makes a lot of sense. In the U.S. though, these would probably all have different names. So it's like a lot more efficient to do it this way. But when you're not used to it, it takes a while to kind of get your mind wrapped around that. But here's what we should have again. We looked at this at the beginning, but I'm going to probably look at it again now and one more time, even when we're coming in. But at Hakao, we need to be above 160. At Sudan, 7,000. At Dalia, 4,000. Then here at November Bravo 360, that little RNAV waypoint at 2,000, and that's when we start to come in for our approach. And we have the ILS Zulu programmed as our approach. So yep, we'll be at basically 1970. I'll probably have 1,900 because I don't think I can get to 70 here at the November Bravo 360. And then when we get here at 6.1 DME, we'll pick up the glide slope and we'll be on our way in here. We will tune in 110.5 and an approach course of 109.
Select 2.
Domestic arrival. Hello. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Airport elevation's 41. And if we go missed, we just stay on the final approach track, climb to 1,000, and then passing 1,000, we make a right-hand turn back to the KW NDB at 5,000. So you can kind of see here, we take this turn, and then here is the KW, the NOI by NDB. Linky772, hello, welcome. Yeah, prop culture, I know we're in the 737, but the channel is kind of a propeller-driven channel normally, but yeah, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of stuff here, so welcome. Great to see you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Just briefing the approach into Hanoi. So, all right, let's. I'm gonna put this back up and go check my FMC and just make sure that I have all that stuff here. Again, we've got a ways yet, but always good to be ahead when you're flying out here. There we go. There's Hakao above 16. Udon should be below 7. Yep, 7,000 B. And I don't really see a speed restriction, but it looks like it's slowing us to 240. That's not a bad idea. Oh, what's the transition altitude here? Transition altitude is at 10,000 feet, so that's good. That's good. When we turn the lights back on, that's when we'll transition. All right, then Dahlia above 4. Yep. And then at November Bravo 360 above 2,000. My dogs are getting crazy. I think my wife must be upstairs making breakfast or something. Awesome. That all looks good. And I just need to put in, yep, I do have runway 11 left, and I believe I have the RNAV. No, sorry, the ILS Zulu. Yep. Selected. And that will be very good. So I can do this now as well. Let's go descent forecast. Let's put some wind data in here. This is, again, SimBrief does a really nice job of giving you all this. Go down to the briefing preview. So that's about you've got your general information here. Go down to briefing preview and open that up. It'll be like that. Open that up and slide down here to the bottom, and you have all your wind information. There's your climb, your top of climb, all that good stuff, and then down here your descent winds. I'll take the information kind of from here and just plug it in. It helps the computer calculate your descent profile, your top of descent and your descent profile. So we'll just plug in a couple, like at 310 looks like we're 251 and 35. At like 200, just kind of work our way down a little bit here. Looks like we are 250 and 25. Hi boys. Dog fighting. Illegal dog fighting ring in my basement. 241 and 24. My little guy doesn't like sharing the downstairs with the big guys. That's what you're hearing. All right, that looks good there. I have not ever been able to make the descent winds request work. We can try it. Give it a second here, but yeah, it just never has seemed to work. I must have something not connected right, but all right, so that's descent forecast. Oh, wait a second, I stand corrected. I should have left that blank because I don't know if it put anything new in here. Oh yeah, data link config invalid. I need to figure out what's going on there, because that'd be kind of cool to be able to just request that, but yeah, it's not bad to put it in by hand. All right, then we're going to put some fixed rings in here as well. So the airport is Victor Victor November Bravo. And what I kind of like to do is put an initial ring here at 10.